Well, hey everybody, Monty back playing some more A-Train. That's right, A-Train 9 version 4 Masters Edition, because we don't play around. Let's do a train window in here. And it looks like I have my data display, highlight my buildings. Oh, that's what that was. Nice little look here. And I like that even with the train window you can look around. But glad to have you guys back. It's good to be in the A-Train seat again, looking around, playing around a bit. I did have one episode that I recorded that I had some issues, but it's all for the better. We're going to make a better episode as a replacement for it. So everything's going well. This is just our one commuter loop. Hope you guys remember that. This is, if you go to our trains, our 103 commuter. And some free DLC just hit the market. And I hope you guys checked out my video blog a few other days ago. I suggested to hit up the Railways blog. I'll post the address below for A-Train, where they talk about new developments, and they have a Let's Play series of their own and things like that. But they also had a giveaway this week, which I thought was cool. So any way I can help you guys score a really cool game, I will. But something cool I haven't talked about before is let's go ahead and quit the train follow mode. Watch him glide by underneath us. Oh, and the crossing open up is the little bookmark up here on the top right. I have pre-bookmarked. See, I know at 3:30 in the morning there is a beautiful moon set at 3:30. Oh no, at 3:30 a.m. maybe, or the sunrise comes up. That's what it is. We have some beautiful shots here, so you can reprogram these. Oh, there's the sunrise. I already had that there. Nice. And open this out like that. So I have these little screenshot captures so we can look at our different areas. So I'm going to flip this back. I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to just zoom out a little bit. We're going to move over here. Going to flip around. We'll back up a little. And I liked having a shot from over here. I'll unclick that train. Wow, look at that video screen. That is intense. The size of that whole building. Man, our main skyscraper is almost done. And we're building up plenty of materials for some new project. I want to do an actual project, this map as well. Ooh, that got quiet. So I'm going to update this here. Now you can have it auto follow, and what it's going to do is it's going to find a bus or some train or something. So whenever I go now to 1, this is my moon set at 3:30 in the morning, and then I have my sunset now is actually following this bus. What I want to do is hit manual, have it look up like this, and then update it. So when I go back to 2, it's just hanging out here. I do like having some of the little pans and camera things like that. You can also have a camera switcher of, say, every 3 seconds, and it's just going to keep switching between all your jump views already planned. So I'm going to go ahead and undo the switcher and go back to this one, our good old Steve Plays District. We have to extend out here. This is in the middle of the map, as you can see here. We have our big city up here, moving on out, and I got some cool suggestions, and I do want to expand this out all the way across, and probably somewhere out here. Now, what I want to do also is do a cool train station that is a overtrack station. No, is an elevated station that also has a cross. So multi-level crossing, like one of these, and maybe even one of these really big, crazy, large ones. Large ones. So we'll see. But that's what I'd like to do. So let's go ahead and close on out of that, get back home, and remember I can just click on these. I can go to Factory City. This is where my factories are. Another a little big screen. How contradictory. My Project 1. That's what I want to do this episode right here. We'll keep the city lights going back here, right by this station. I feel like our AVE's elevated station here, it's a little dry, not much happening here. So we can change this, and I want to change it by building a railroad museum. I thought that's going to be cool. And how cool is this? What it's going to do is show off which cars and engines and all that kind of stuff I've already bought. I wanted to do this before these houses all built out. I might have been a little bit late, so I might build it all the way back here. Like that. Yes. Proceed with my approval. There goes a lot of our money. That was big times money. The second station's pretty neat as well. We might do like an add-on over here at some point. Something cool like that. Or just have it somewhere else to attract somewhere else. Or put it in a completely different city. But let's zoom on in here and take a look. So it's showing you what I have so far. And is this correct? Yes, it is. My 419 right here. And then I have my little CSX SD50. And my 103 commuters. And one of them's hiding behind this pillar here. So let's move on. There it is. Uh-huh. So we'll keep adding on to this. And especially with the new downloadable content, which was free, they added a lot more trains. I believe 40 plus trains. Some new little steam locomotives. I mean, check some of these out. It's already done. Railroad Museum has started service. How cool. It does take a few months to truck by and get that going. So yeah. Look. Our freight. That's the one who's got up front and close right there. I like it. DC4. Nice. I'm digging it. Our first project. What else did I have on the list? The waterfront skyline. Just let's look at that. It's just beautiful, especially as nighttime hits and on a nice clear day. It's a big foggy morning here, but this is still just beautiful looking. So there's that. There is now my blimp view. This is another pretty cool view from up above. Still, again, hard to see. I'll zoom in a little bit to get past that fog layer. Maybe a helicopter view now. So the city is expanding. The city's growing nicely. So let's get to building this track out. We'll go like that first. Fix it. Same thing on this end, right there. We'll go fix it. No, we'll go like that. Fixed. This one here, right next to it. And will those... Ooh, look at that. Lined up on their own. This ain't no train fever. This stuff does it automatically. Oh, it was a little bit off. No. Looks good. Now, one thing we're going to have to be wary of is these trains are going to be... Let's check our options here. Side menu, display, weather, time, schedule. Yep, that's all good. This guy... I can't have straight anymore. I want everybody to go reverse. So number 0, reverse. I don't know all the trains that come here, so I'm just going to say reverse to all. There we go. Ah, we get a nice sunrise over our district out here. Let's get back to work. Rail track. And we are off. Fix. Fix. Ooh, let's see. How do we want to go through here? I've already made some weird decision with this bit of track. Go geo. And say, like, a smaller area like this. And how do I flatten it? Display water surface, rounded, okay. Oh, like here, I could say I want this set height to 0. No. There we go. And we're going to just right click this all. And then we'll go OK, because that's does cost some money. Proceed as planned. We'll close that out. Now go back to our rail. Ha-ha! We have found a way. Now do I want a bridge here? No. That would just be too crazy. See how we doing on time. We rocking it on time. How we doing on track? We rocking it on track. Oh, there we go. All right, so we're going to get this going up here. Now, these episodes where I build track are high concentration episodes. So, pardon the non-chattiness. And yes, I am already going to double line all this. And let's see, if I go like that, I don't want it to do things like that, so I'm going to stick close. No train game can just make this easy. Come on. Just a basic turn. So we will go do something crazy like this. And it is what it is. Okay, so let's look back this way. Let's see if we have the same problem on this turn right here. Oh, no. We don't. Good. What about this one up here? There we go. And I just find a little halfway point. That seems to be the sweet spot. And bam, we're done. Cool. So we're going to add the other station like I talked about later. Because there's just no point now. Until I get some more money up, get some materials going. But my plan is to get another setup down here of goods coming in from the edge of the map. So that'll help. And double click on this map here. We'll get this going. And another thing I want to do is see what kind of problems I'm going to have trying to like track across this road. Alright, well, I'm back. Things went a little crazy with this train. After I built it, I had to change the stations, and I learned some good tips. Now, I got rid of some of those classification stations that I had for my freight. I didn't need it. My problem was, and I'm surprised no one commented, was that this station right here, my normal elevated station, the platforms were too short. So even though the train would come up and maybe stop, goods could not load and unload because the freight train was actually too large. So I've changed some things up. I'm working on some ideas now. I need your help again. I have this freight train number 3 collecting goods instead of all the way on the other side of the map from right here, from my small factory. So he comes here to this classification yard and he loads. Okay? Now what I'm going to have him do is then he comes up here and he unloads here. But what I want is for him also to come up here and unload here, which I have to put a reverse on here at some point. The problem is he comes to this station here, unloads everything, and then moves on and never has anything to unload here. So I'm playing with some of the junctions. Now I know this is a workaround, but I figured, hey, it's time to show something off as well. Now at this junction, I have point settings. What I selected was separate the branch, and what it's going to do, you can set the time, and I've set mine for about noon. Half the day, it branches. Half the day, it goes straight. So that way, my expectation is that this train number 3, who we're going to watch now, if he hits that junction in the morning, we'll just separate off, go through this nice little tunnel I made, and deliver the goods at the next stop. What I was thinking was, my first thought, let me quit follow mode here, was that if I say, oh, we're going to have the frogs in the background. Let's say I wanted to just work Monday, Wednesday, Friday at this station. And I was hoping that the other station I could say Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. What's going to happen is when he stops at this station, say on a Tuesday, he's going to go, I'm not working, and the train's just going to stop. So I'm still working out how can I get a train to pass through on some days and stop on others. I'm not figuring it out yet. There's individual departures. I can have departure times where they go straight, where they load, unload. So I'm sure there's all kinds of stuff I can mess with in here. It's just, you can customize these timelines to such detail that I just haven't picked it all up yet. So here we go. Train number 3. The CSX, we've got our nice city in the background. I just want to watch this, let it go by. They've got our little commuter who doesn't do too well. I'm thinking about even putting a steam train out here. But I want to see how this goes. Everything's looking good. We're going to drop them off, and then we're going to call it an episode. So I'd like to see what you guys thought about this one. Comment about what you'd like to see more in the next episode. I love doing these close-up views here, but I think I've got everything under control as far as I've reduced my number of stations. And you see, because it is morning time, he went straight, so he didn't branch out. But that's good. I want to see a successful unload. Come on, unload. Unload. What did I break? Oh, you see what happened here? Was he's doing, it was Tuesday, so he's like exactly what I said he would do. He would not work. So I want him to stop, straight, unload. Actually, what I want him to do is reverse. Because I don't want him to go straight when he doesn't have anything. But he unloaded. And it looks like he's going to be on his way. Let's go close this out. And truck on forward. Or I hit something. Oh, I hit springtime. Every month. Ha 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 ha. It was not the right month. So that was my problem there. So when he gets back, I'm going to fix this to where he doesn't cause any more problems. But what I can do a quicker way is I'm going to remove him. And then I'm going to place him right here. How can I turn him around? There we go. And place him right here. And click reverse. So he should come up. He would unload. He would turn around. He would go back. Mission accomplished. But look at all those options. So we're getting there. Yeah, we're trucking right along. He's going to come over here. He's going to pick up more stuff. Pick it up. We're going to head back. And oh, yeah, this is what I wanted to see. And he's going to hit the split. And he's going to junction off. Ha! Mission successful. Let's go through the train window so we can see him going through the tunnel. Ha ha ha! Monty got it working! Boom! And it's perfect. And on the way back, he can just shoot right through the station. It's not interfering with the passenger lines. So we're slowly figuring it out. And we have our first load dropped off out here. Oh yeah, this is looking good. Mission successful. We brought a new project in. We've got new factories up and running. This is going to be supporting now both of these stations, and I put a new little truck stop with a loading bay here where he's going to, let's see. This is truck number 1. So truck number 1, which is this guy, is supposed to load, which he does. And we can even do the train window of this truck. And he just hangs out right down here and drops off the goods, which get dropped off up here. Which is why you see a lot more farms building and all that stuff. But that is going to help us. We'll do a quick follow, expand out, and connect our growing metropolis. Ever so beautiful. And man, it's going to get awesome. So think about it. We got big projects. We've got small projects. Everything's going to be happening. I really want to get this international station growing as well. International airport, that is. Right back. Flip it all the way around. Something back here. Ah, yes. That's going to look fantastic. But we got to play around more with the stock market. So I'll see you guys next year. Oh wait, it's still only 1981. We've done amazing since we started in 1980. I'm pretty happy with the turnout so far. So thanks for watching. See you guys hopefully next week with a brand new episode of A Train 9. Have a Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.